This the book of Second Exodus, chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou well understand that is the very same time wherein the highest who began to visit the world which he made. Barak tha Yahweh, Barak tha Yahweh Shai, Barak tha Yahweh, Barak tha Yahweh Shai, Barak tha Yahweh, Barak tha Yahweh Shai, Kal Haloi Mlah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, rule web and a great jump to his young brothers in the truth, and peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. Lord, when this edifying lesson, this another edition of Measured Out the Time Diligently, and it shouldn't be too long. Gonna get straight into it.
Well, Brian, just because you mentioned it, let's talk about it, right? Okay. All right. Well, if you look toward the sky tonight, you may notice something different. The gas giant Jupiter is the closest it has come to Earth in more than 59 years. Jupiter is especially visible tonight because it coincides with another event called opposition.
This the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and waves roaring.
An early morning discovery in the sky over Milwaukee.
What's this, Matt?
I'm nerding out a little bit, Jaron. This is Jupiter, and if you look closely, you can see 3 of its many moons.
Matt Salemi and News Chopper 12 sharing this exclusive video with our morning news viewers.
Next week, it's going to be the closest it is.
Water says that Jupiter's opposition isn't rare. It actually happens about once every Earth year, but this year's opposition has a couple unique differences from other years.
The world's largest and most powerful space telescope has revealed unprecedented views of Jupiter. The James Webb Telescope took the pictures of the solar system's biggest planet in July, and the images show the storms, moons and rings surrounding Jupiter in detail that astronomers have described as incredible.
The spacecraft slamming by design head-on into an asteroid named Dimorphos, its camera going dark, signifying impact. Astronomers around the world have shared images from their telescopes. You can see a cloud created by the high-speed collision.
And liftoff.
NASA launched DART back in November. Its mission, not seek and destroy, but seek and deflect, hit the asteroid and slightly alter its trajectory. But that difference could make a hypothetical threatening asteroid miss Earth in the future.
Of course, a lot of referrals to the movie Armageddon.
Right. In that case, though, they had humans who had to go up and drill in. This is a little different, thanks to technology, right?
Fascinating.
You can do unmanned spacecraft to be able to do this.
Goodness.
Yeah, incredible. Well, NASA also released a new image from the James Webb Telescope of a...
And that's all bullshit, man. Because at the end of the day, they make it like, oh, we in threat of a big asteroid. You know what they worried about asteroids and all that for? Because when Nebuchadnezzar had the dream of the statue of Daniel, when so like let me see something. That's why they always talking about those. I ain't got my Bible, but I got these um phones and stuff. That's why they always talking about a asteroid and all this. Let me get it real quick. Like it. I'm gonna go straight to the point. Daniel chapter 7, the vision interpreted, and it reads, Daniel chapter 7 verse 15. It say, I Daniel was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the vision of my head troubled me. I came near unto one of them that stood by, and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me and made me know the interpretation of the thing. These great beasts, which are four kings, which shall rise out of the earth. Going to the Medo Persian, the Greeks, the Roman. Babylonians, you know, so which shall arise out of the earth, verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever. And this time we're coming into verse 19. Then I will know the truth of the four beasts, which was diverse from all the others, exceeding dreadful, whose teeth were of iron, and his nails of brass, which devour and break in pieces, and stamp the residue with the feet, going into Babylon the Great. And of them, and of the 10 horns, that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth, and spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. I beheld the horns. Now this going into a different. I'm trying to get straight to the point. I ain't trying to make this too long, cause this a whole nother topic. Let me go to. Is this the right statue? Salakia. This the wrong one anyway. This the wrong dream. Salakia. Man, what am I? Salakia. Yeah, I ain't trying to get the one with the 4 beasts. That's something different. Is that Daniel 1? Is it Daniel 1? Let me Google it because I can't even find it. Salakia. It's raw. I ain't had no precepts. I'm just trying to get why they, be talking about those asteroids and trying to deflect them because they carnal. So, okay, here you go. This Daniel chapter 2. It was Daniel chapter 2 and verse 41. It reads, oh shit. This Daniel chapter 2 verse 41. And where thou sawest the feet and the toes, part of potter clay and part of iron, going into NATO and the EU, in America also. It say the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it strength of the iron, and so much as thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay. That division. You got strong countries amongst NATO and the EU, and you have weaker countries amongst NATO and the EU. and America be a strong nation. Places like America, Germany, you know, Britain, those were strong nations. And then you got other weaker nations, you know. They say, the toes, as the toes and the feet were part iron and clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. It say, and whereas thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay, let me pull the whole chapter. Thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay. They shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. And in the days of the king shall Yahweh of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. Okay, it's a couple verses down. And in one more verse down. And in the days of these kings shall Yahweh set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, the kingdom of the Israelites, the kingdom of Israel, the kingdom of heaven. But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms. Yeah, because all these nations go into captivity under this. And it shall stand forever. Yep, an everlasting kingdom. For as much as thou sawest the stone, that stone was cut out of the mountain without hand, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, and the silver, and the gold. The 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 great God hath made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter. And the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof is sure. And that's why Esau always watching the skies and talking about asteroids, because he probably, certain Esau looking for all kind of different signs that's written of in the scriptures to know when his last end is, man. He looking at all kind of signs. But that mountain cut out without hands is not gonna be a big rock, man. It's gonna be an actual chariot, man. That's gonna be sparkling and glittering, and it's gonna hover, and the Lord finna destroy you people, man.
Spiral galaxy named IC 5332. It's more than 29 million light years from Earth.
That's a long way.
Yeah.
Photo released today also includes an image of the same.
So, like, let me get one more that go with it. And they talking about, well, let me get this. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. See, they always be talking about, oh, an asteroid gonna come and destroy the earth. No, that'll never happen. The earth will never be destroyed. It'll abide forever. But then this one, when they talking about these different galaxies, this many billion years away, Esau can't do that, man. This Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 37. Thus saith the Lord, if heaven above can be measured, if they knew how far a galaxy was away, that's them measuring the heavens, man. They ain't measuring all of it, but they taking measurements on what they can, man. They ain't measuring shit, man. They don't know how far that stuff away is, man. If heaven above can be measured and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, saith the Lord. And that's why Esau can't do these things, because if he was getting it right, and he knew what the hell he was talking about, the Lord would cast us away. But that ain't gonna happen, man. The Lord getting ready to come back and deliver us and take these people down, man.
Galaxy as seen by Hubble. Now the spectacular image features the spiral galaxy shown here. It just looks like a painting of some kind. My
It's
goodness.
stunning, and that exists out there.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Space nerds are going to love this story. Another incredible discovery by NASA's James Webb Space Telescope. Check that out. It shows thousands of never-before-seen stars in a stellar nursery called 30 Doradus. It's nicknamed the Tarantula Nebula for its appearance in previous telescope images. It's been a favorite, by the way, for astronomers studying star formations. It's located at only 161,000 light years away, so it's real close. This is in the Large Magellanic Cloud Galaxy. It's the largest and brightest star-forming region in the galaxy nearest our Milky Way. The image also shows some distant galaxies as well.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? That's gorgeous.
Oh, that is spectacular. Gorgeous.
That's too much to wrap my head around.
That is incredible, though. Look at the images there.
It really is.
It's amazing.
Not incredible.
Mind-blowing.
So, like, let me find this one in the Apocrypha. Because there was, the Lord got a lot prepared for those who wait on Him. So, like, it should be on the next page. So, I wish I had my Apocrypha. Hey. I ain't pulling up what I'm looking for. It's for lucky. I can't find it. I found it. So lucky. Let me go to it. Go get it real quick. This the book of second no, so like Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 42, in the Apocrypha, verse 22. It reads, "Oh, how desirable are all his works, and that a man may see even to a spark." So you're not seeing much. The Lord got a lot more. We gonna get up close and personal, Lord willing, we're part of that number. But the Israelites in general, in our everlasting kingdom, we gonna get up and personal with what Esau window shopping looking at, man.
Gorgeous.
Oh, that is spectacular. Gorgeous.
That's too much to wrap my head around.
That is incredible.
It is. And the Lord say He stretches out the heavens as a curtain to dwell in. He stretches out the heavens as a curtain to dwell in. Wrap your head around it. For who to dwell in? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, not you fucking Edomites, man.
Look at the images there.
It really is.
It's amazing.
Not incredible.
Mind-blowing.
Deepest, sharpest view we've ever seen of the universe. Since then, it has captured faraway star nurseries, cosmic cliffs, and galactic clusters. Anyone can see that the images carry breathtaking beauty and astonishing scale, but what do they actually tell us about our cosmos?
And that's pretty much the point. Lord willing, that's edifying. I want to end it, giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, rule have been great example to us young brothers in the truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Kwam Yashala. Shalom.